Hello everyone and welcome to our second 10-minute mini-sports of the week. We hope you enjoyed our first session. Before we start our first session today and our first game, Coach Lauren's just going to share something that we need to do for our second game. So I'll pass you over to Coach Lauren very quickly.
So our games today, guys, are going to be all about cars. So I know we've done a car week before, but the theme's going to be quite different. And what you're going to need, there's a little bit of prep work for the session today, but it also is something to fill your day. So what you need is some pieces of paper. This is what we normally play with cones, but obviously you guys haven't got cones at home. You're going to need some paper, which on one side is blue and one side is red. You only need small pieces of paper, so maybe you can, we printed these off on the computer, but you can also colour them in. So you can just cut up some pieces of paper and colour one side blue, one side red. It's exactly the same, it works the same.
Yeah, Coach Lauren's been working hard to make them perfectly square and perfectly coloured, but you guys at home, they don't need to be perfect. Even if there's little pieces of paper ripped off, you've got a little bit of scribble of blue on one side, a bit of scribble of red on the other side. That'd probably be more how I'd set the game up. Yep. But we've gone for the perfect version with Coach Lauren today.
And we've got 18 pieces, so you can use as many as you want. The more you use, the harder the game will be. So just bear that in mind. But we've got 18 different pieces of multicoloured paper here.
Okay, so let's get warmed up. For the first game, we don't need our piece of coloured paper. So what you can do, if you want to pause the video there, make sure you've got everything ready to go. We're also going to share the same info in the emails that we send out to your mums and dads. So just to make sure that you've got everything prepped and ready to go for your session. If you're ready to carry on, you can press play, or you can keep on joining in with what we're doing just now. We're going to get warmed up. So for the second time this week, let's say hello with a nice big wave.
Oh guys, just a quick one as well. For the second game we're going to be playing today, you're going to need somebody to play with you. So it might be a brother, a sister, a mum, a dad, anybody that's in your house with you can play.
Lean back and wave with your feet. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Going for a big stretch up. Reach forward all the way to your toes. Big stretch up again. Fold your arms, cross your legs together. Wriggle your body round to stand up. As soon as you stand up, guys, put hands on your shoulders, hands on your ears, hands on your head, hands on your tummy, hands on your knees, hands on your toes. Can I please try to trick you today as well? So let's start off with hands on top of your head, hands on your shoulders, hands on your tummy, hands on your knees, hands on your toes, hands on your head, hands on your shoulders, hands on your tummy, hands on your knees, hands on your nose. Did I manage to trick you? Coach Lauren, well done.
Not me.
Okay, so next up, stretch arms and legs out to be a big star. We're going to go for super fast star jumps for 10 seconds. Are you ready? You can go as fast as possible and I'll count for you. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Bend your knees into frog position. We are going to count again to number 10 and let's see if we can go for a big jump when we reach that number. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Big jump and well done. Okay, so our first game, like Coach Lauren said, is going to be all about cars today. So for the first game we do, we're going to be moving around in different ways. The first way we're going to travel, we're going to use different numbers to work out how fast you guys need to go. So the slowest that we're going to move is number 1, and the fastest that we're going to travel is number 5. So we need to work out between numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 how fast we're going to go. Other thing to say, we're doing this in our living room. We've just moved the sofa out the way. We've not got too much space to run around in. If you guys are outside or in more space, use as much space as possible and let's see how fast you can go when you need to with number 5. Okay? So we're going to start off with number 1 and let's see if you can just start moving nice and slowly like this. So we're going really slowly, like we're heading through the centre of a mini village or a tiny town, and we've got to travel really slowly in case we have to stop at any stage. So we're going really slowly. Let's make sure we're heading in different directions too. And then we're going to go for number 2. So we're going to start to go a little bit faster now. So we're going a little bit quicker. Imagine that we're just maybe heading out of that town or village, going a little bit faster. Then we can go for number 3 and we can speed up again. Then we can go for number 4. So we're almost going as fast as you can now. We're going a little bit quicker. It's tougher to turn when you go faster because you've got to slow your body around to turn again. And then we can go for number 5, which is going as fast as you guys can. So start to use your arms as well to help you move a bit quicker. I'm having to keep turning around so I can't go super fast. But if you guys are outside in the garden maybe, let's see if you can travel as fast as you can. Okay, so This time we move round, I'm not going to go in order. I'm just going to give you a few different numbers. So let's see if you can travel at the same speed. We're going to start off right in the middle with number 3. Then let's go to number 1 and really slow things down. Then number 4, nearly as fast as you can. Number 4. Then into number 2, so we slow things right down again. What number haven't we used yet, guys, this time? Coach Lauren, can you remember?
We have not used number 5.
Number 5. Let's go as fast as you can. Super speed. Super speed as fast as you can. Keep turning around and using the space that you've got. And we can stop there. Okay, brilliant. So, we're going to bring Coach Lauren back in now. And Coach Lauren is going to help us as we go down different roads and have to move in different directions. So, Coach Lauren, what's the first way that we can travel now?
Well, I think we should be going down a muddy track. And we can't go that fast down a muddy track. So let's see if we can go really slowly down a muddy track.
And muddy tracks as well, guys, they're going to make you really bumpy, aren't they? So you might be moving from side to side like this, okay? So let's see if you can just be moving side to side, moving quite slowly as you go down this muddy track and muddy road. It's really bumpy, moving you from side to side.
Coach James, I don't like muddy tracks. I think we should go super fast down our motorway.
That suits Coach Lauren.
Ready?
Let's go for it, super speed, like we did with number 5 before. If you guys can go on a straight, and maybe in your garden, let's see if you can do the straight as fast as you can, like you would do on a motorway. Wow, guys, we're going fast now. We've got some speed going.
Okay, we can't stay on the motorway too long, or we'll run out of petrol. I think we should go down a very windy country road for our last road.
So the way you move now, guys, we're going to swerve and keep moving and keep changing direction. So we're going to almost slalom as we go. Are you ready? So even if you want to move forward from a point to a point, you need to keep weaving from side to side to get there. Okay guys, we can stop there. Coach Lauren, I'm so excited to play your car park game. Can you tell everybody how to play?
Yeah, so guys, this is where you need your partner, your brother, sister, whoever's going to play with you, and your pieces of multicoloured card. What you need to do, hopefully you've got more space than we have because we're inside, you need to put your pieces of paper, some down the blue way, and some down. So we've got 18, so we're going to put 9 down with the blue bit facing up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we're going to put the other 9 with the red side facing up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So guys, your area should look a little bit like ours, with your pieces of paper half and half. I am going to be looking after, today coaching, I think I should look after the blue cars, because that is my favourite colour. Okay.
And it works out really well that red's my favourite colour.
So you can look after the red cars. So we're in our car park now, and we've got lots of cars, lots and lots of cars. Half the cars are the colour that I like, and half the colour are what Coach James likes. So our aim of the game today is to make sure all of the cars are turned the way that we want them to be. So I'm going to try and make sure all the cars are turned around to their blue side facing up, and Coach James is going to try and make sure they're all red. So when you're playing at home, work out who's the blue team and who's the red team. And should we have a challenge? Shall we see if we can go for 1 minute?
Definitely, Coach Lauren.
Let's see, in 1 minute, who wins.
Okay.
So you've got to go as fast as you can.
Guys at home, if you want to watch this one, it's absolutely fine. If you want to play at the same time and we can time your minute for you, that's fine as well. But we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So I'm going to go as fast as I can to get my hands on the floor and see if I can turn all of the cars over so that they are all red. Because I want to make them all red, which is my favourite colour.
Hopefully you guys have a bigger space to run around in too, so this should make you really nice and tired.
At the same time though, Coach Lauren's trying to make them blue, which makes this game really, really tricky for me. Especially when Coach Lauren's faster than me.
Coach James, you're very messy.
We're halfway through, guys, that's 30 seconds.
Too
Keep
fast.
it going, let's keep it going. a fun way to do it is if you follow the person round and just turn them back over straight away. It makes them really, really annoyed as well. We've got a final 10 seconds to go. Let's count them down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Hands up in the air. Coach Lauren, were you trying to cheat then?
No, but I nearly slipped.
I'm sure Coach Lauren was trying to cheat. So, what we can do is count to see how many cars we've got turned over. Coach Lauren, can you count for me, please?
So I'll count my blue cones first, my blue cars first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
So, I must have more red ones. Are you ready? So we're going to start off with 1, 2, 3, 4. Must be another one around here somewhere.
Nope, I definitely won.
So Coach Lauren won 14 cars to 4.
The car park is blue.
That's not great, is it? Okay, so what we can do, guys, if you want to carry on playing that game, that's absolutely fine. You can play it as many times as you like. If you want to do a few different rounds and work out overall who's the winner, because of course if we did best out of 3, I would have won.
And if you have got any cones at home, I know some families have got big sets of cones at home. If you have, you can play this game like domes and dishes. So some cones are, I'll show you how we do it. So some cones are turned the right way around like this, and there are domes. And some cones are the wrong way around like this, and there are dishes. So you have one team that look after the domes, and they want to try and make sure they're all turned this way. And you have one team that look after the dishes, and they make sure they're all turned the wrong way around. You can get mums and dads, you can have as many as you want playing this game. Just make sure obviously the teams are as equal as they can be.
I'm just going to put my cards back over here, making sure the red side faces up, of course. Then I win 18 then. Let's have a sit down and we can cool down. So first of all, make lots of noise with your hands on the floor. Then lots of noise with your feet. Big stretch up. Reach forward all the way to your toes. We need another thumbs up to say well done for your second fantastic 10-minute session of the week. You're doing so well. Make sure you guys are sharing in comments, sharing in pictures and videos straight to us to show you guys playing that game. I'd love to see you guys playing the car park game at home. So if maybe mums and dads, if you've still got that game set up, maybe show us how you play in that game at home. We'd love to see it.
And hopefully it's not too long before we see you in person, guys, as well.
Yeah, we'll see you very soon, guys. Give us a big wave to say bye-bye.
Bye.